Back in the building, man. We back in the building. Back in the building this morning, man. What's going on? Back in the building. What's the word? What's the word? What is the word? It's almost time for y'all to cook them turkeys. Prepare them turkeys, man, for Turkey Day. Salute, man. What's going on? 6:05 in the morning, man. Somebody ought to get excited. They woke up this morning. Yep, somebody ought to get excited. They woke up this morning, man. Yep, it's almost motherfucking me 2024, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button when you come in here, man. Y'all don't start all that. It's too early, man. 6:06, man. 6:06 this morning, man. We gonna stay consistent, man. We understand everybody ain't gonna make it every morning, but for those that's here, we gonna stay consistent, man. Gonna stay consistent. Square business. Ain't no doubt. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Anybody ever heard of that? This the year where you cook a lot of motherfucking food and have a lot of leftovers after everything is gone. So, and that's real. Yep. All right, man. All right. What's good, Big Face? What's good, man? I hope y'all cooked a lot of food for them family members because they coming over. Yep. For those that's on the road, like I said yesterday, you traveling to and from, see your family, man. Safe travels, man. Safe travels. What's good, NG? We just tapping in, man, the day before Thanksgiving, man. Let's see what everybody got going on. Y'all know I'm going to drop a word, man, for Thanksgiving. I'm going to drop a word for Thanksgiving, man. Because I want everybody to feel blessed and be blessed and know you blessed. And the number one blessing is you woke up this morning. But hit that like button when you come in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all hit that like button. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm up. I'm my energy level is out the roof. So I'm good, man. I just want to make sure everybody else tapping in and knowing that they blessed and highly favored, man. And it is they season, even though sometimes people might try to trick you to believe in something else. You know what I'm saying? What's up, agent? Oh, you say you tired? Everybody tired, man. I stay tired. But guess what? Tired and consistency pays off. So whatever has you tired, if you stay consistent at it, guess what? It'll pay off in the long run, man. Once you reach the finish line, guess what? You'll see your tiredness and all the work you put in was well worth it. So, man, embrace being tired, man, because guess what? Somebody didn't wake up this morning to be tired, man. Yeah, somebody did not wake up this morning to even be tired. They checked out. So be blessed to be tired, man. That's for real. Like I say, when y'all get in here, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. For those that's traveling, safe travel. For those that have family, tell them what you're thankful for. And y'all love on each other and have a good time. And enjoy that time with your family, man, because you never know when it's going to end. In other words, give people their flowers while they're here. And don't wait till they're gone and take them to the funeral home and drop them on top of a casket and all that shit. Don't do that. And if it's any problems in your family, mend that shit. Because sometimes family is all we got. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes family is all we got. So if there's any problem in your family, man, with a family member, mend that shit together, man. It's nothing like family. And that's for real. Hit the like button when you get in here. So when we get the word of the day, we can get out of here on a positive note. I keep telling y'all been doing this longer than me. What I cook, to be honest, what did I cook? Hey, man, I'm not really a traditionalist, man. You know what I'm saying? I do things kind of different. You know, where people might cook turkeys and all that shit. I might eat me a steak, or I might eat me a salad, a salmon salad. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I don't like, I'm so far gone from cooking all that shit. Because once it's all left over, see, it's nobody to eat it. And you know, turkeys, they don't last that long. So if I do cook anything, it'd be like a little Cornish hen and some dressing and, the other shit to go with it. Some shit that's going to be gone in 1 or 2 days, man. Some shit going to be gone in 1 or 2 days, man. That's about what I cook. But for those that's got the big families, y'all enjoy each other, man. Regardless of what the situation is. Oh, ain't no doubt. That's why I said, man, y'all enjoy each other, man. Because we don't know where we're gonna be at next. What's up? We got my boy LC in the house, man. What's good? Y'all know to hit the like button when y'all come in, man, so we can get his word of the day. Then we gonna proceed and having a good day like we do. And for those that's tapping in, I appreciate you tapping in at 6:13 this morning, man. You could have chose to be anywhere, but you chose to be here for a few minutes. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. It is what it is, man. That's something I don't have to practice. It just comes natural. That means that it's a part of, the shit that I went through. Not to say that I'm proud of the shit that I went through, but I'm not embarrassed either because the shit that I went through made me. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. And that's with anybody, man. If you got any past history, man, and you feel like it's fucked up, I ain't cooking them. No, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that, man, but I had to cook that old boy Jack Garner, them old cookers, man. Yeah, they handled me real tough, you know what I'm saying? I had to go on and do that to him, man. That was my break-even point. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta break even, man, because we ain't get ahead. You know, that was my break even point, man, which was a good thing. But like I said, man, for those that's man, uh, for whatever reason, your past history ain't what people think it should be, don't be embarrassed by that shit. Why is dark has a K but not a C? Oh, you lost me on that. Why is dark has a K but not a C? I don't know. Answer that. Somebody answer that, man. Somebody answer that riddle right there. I don't know what she talking about. I don't know. Yo, oh, that's some gang shit? Nah, I don't do none of that. Because you can't see. Oh, okay. Because you can't see in the dark. You right about that? Oh, you can't see in the dark. I'm about to put that in my repertoire. What's up, Daniel Barrow Sports Heights? Yo, what's going on? Yeah. Jaden put one in over our head, man. You damn right you can't see in the dark. That's a good look, though. I'll remember that next time you do that. I need you in the chat more often, man. I need you here more often, man. You know, that was a nice reel. I never heard that, man. But like I always tell you, that's why I come in here in the morning, because I can learn some shit, too. Because if I'm the smartest one in the room, guess what? We in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Tell you a joke. To be honest, I don't know no jokes, man. I don't know no jokes, and I don't want you to feel like if I say some shit, it's corny. So, I don't know no jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never tried to be the funniest one in the crowd, man. Or I ain't never tried to be the funniest one on the universe, man. You know, that ain't my forte. Jokes, man. Jokes ain't my forte, man. So I'm gonna leave that up to the comedians, man. Sometimes we gotta know when to get off. I mean, when it come to jokes, I get off. Cause if I tell a joke and the audience ain't gonna laugh at me. But maybe if you come along and tell a joke, shit, we'll all laugh, you know. So sometimes we gotta know where to get off in life, man. That's where I get off at. I lose on that, man. Ain't no doubt. Nate said everyone have a blessed day and be safe out there. Say, look at this here, big faith. Let me tell you something. Them stories ain't no joke. Them motherfuckers is for real. I just make them sound like they funny. You know what I'm saying? But that's me giving my backdrop on the shit that I went through, man, when I was in that cage, right? But they humorous, but the motherfuckers is real. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of shit went into that, man. So, and even when I'm telling them, I got to tailor my words, man, because I don't want to go through the whole extreme of making it sound so serious. So I do my damnedest to make that shit sound funny. But when I was going through that shit, it was a real motherfucking struggle. That's like I say. Can you imagine a motherfucker come waking you up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and bringing you out of that motherfucking cell and taking you down there and you ain't got no clothes on, they tell you not to put no shoes on, and they take you all outside walking on motherfucking concrete barefooted? That's trauma, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke at the same time, but it's trauma. But like I say, we learn from it. Ain't no doubt. That's why I laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's why I laugh, because I know I know what I've been through and I know where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to laugh to keep from crying. That's how much motherfucking pain that shit be. But I don't want nobody to think that even when I was going down that road, that shit was just all peaches and cream. No, it was not peaches and cream. That shit was a real big time struggle. Ain't no doubt. Always in effect, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have no jokes. I'm being dead serious. I don't have no jokes, man. I don't have no jokes. Uh I can't even write a motherfucking joke. I'm just being honest, man. I don't have no jokes. You know, sometimes the joke be the person. You know, and I might be the joke here. but I do got a lot of past experience, man, and to some some sort of a kind, they funny, but that shit is also real, you know. Okay, well, you the joke then, Jaden. That's cool with me. I ain't got no problem with that. If you consider you the joke, you know what I'm saying? You go right ahead. I don't mind you telling jokes in the chat, but at the end of the day, you know, to each his own, man. Well, I put it like this here, A. I'm serious. At the end of the day, uh, I'm not serious because a lot of times, you know, I laugh a lot because I laugh to keep from crying. In other words, it's that motherfucker smile is a crooked frown, you know, because when you've been through situations and you know, and it ain't been through no situation. It's when you put yourself in situations, you look back on that shit and you say, damn, I really didn't have to do this. I could have did something else different, right? But, you know, doing something else different is hindsight 2020. In other words, when you fucked up and you did some shit that you really knew you shouldn't have did, all you can do is try to right the wrong. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is try to right the wrong. And righting the wrong don't mean it's gonna be right. That just means that, hey, you know what, man? I'm admitting that I fucked up, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm moving on. And that's what I do a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit around a crowd with spoiled milk like they say, because I can't reverse what happened years and years ago. Nah, I ain't gonna never raise my voice for no shit on no internet, man. Very rarely do I even do that shit in real life. See, the shit I don't practice. This shit ain't practice. I'm who I am. You never ever see me react to a situation because I understand situations are situations. But if you stay out of that shit, you won't even give you a chance. You know, you won't give yourself a chance to react to it. But I've been in situations, in real situations, versus the internet. I've been in real situations. So when you know when shit is happening on this internet, as far as me raising my voice or doing this, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit, man. And not only that, I'm not a very emotional person. I don't get emotional real fast. And my temper is not fucked up. You know, I'm a real modest person, man, in real life. So this is shit is not practice. You know, every day of the week, every day of the week with me, I can't speak for nobody else. Every day of the week with me, I work on me. And I think that's what people should do. Work on self, you know, because self-appearance means a lot. You know, because sometimes when you first meet a person, man, you know, your first impression is your best impression. You know, and I find that to be true. You know, so I am who I am, man, regardless whether a person like it or not. And I never try to live for the next man nor the next woman. Because at the end of the day, I understand one thing. When that cash is dropped, ain't nobody getting that motherfucker but me. Ain't nobody getting there but me. When it's all said and done with, ain't no friends, ain't no family, ain't no foes, ain't no enemies, ain't none of that shit getting that casted but me. So that's why anytime I come on here, I'm always, I give my real personal opinion. Whether the person like it or not, that's up to the person. You know, another thing, when this internet shit go off, it don't go with me. When the internet go, when I leave this motherfucker here in the morning, it don't follow me. You know, I don't wake up looking for this shit. You know, I don't do that. I don't sleep with the motherfucking phone. I don't sleep with the computer on. I don't do none of that shit. I don't scour the internet to see what this person said or that person. I don't do none of that shit. Once I'm gone off of here at 6:30 or 6:40, it's over with. You know, and you won't see me until the next morning or to day room time. Versus, you know, me being, I don't do that shit, you know, and I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it. I'm just saying to each his own, you know, and I'm my own man, and I can only speak for me, and I can't speak for the rest of the people, and that's facts. But anyway, man, it's Fucking 624, man. Y'all got me rolling, man. Let me get to this word of the day, man, before I get caught up in this motherfucker. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, man, remember, man, check the day room out tonight, man. We're gonna have conversation in the day room, man. What is like or what is dislike. It's only dialogue where people come in and converse, man. And most of that shit is it's just, I call it it's mental sparring. You know, it's mental sparring. That's what it is. It's nothing other than that. You know, I really highly recommend, man, that you just stop by, man. You stop by for any questions that you want to ask, for anything that you feel like you don't know or that you curious about. Stop by and ask, man, and we'll try to get those questions answered. Although you can't get things answered in one day, ain't no doubt. I'm finna the word of the day, man. The word of the day, because I feel like somebody need to hear this. However, guess what? I have to entertain the conversation when people asking me questions. You know why? Because I ain't no hearer, man. Patience. Patience is a virtue, and some people don't have that. Everybody want everything microwave. And I call that the 2K people. The 2K people. But if you've been living long as I have, you know everything is best served when it's slow cooked. That way we can get it and when we won't forget it. But anyway, man, the word of the day, man, is freedom, man. The word of the day is freedom, man. It's free. The word of the day is freedom, and it don't mean that you've been incarcerated. It don't mean that you've been incarcerated. I deal with a lot of people every day. I deal with a lot of people even when I go to school. And I've had conversations with these people. Some are younger, some are older. And within their situation, they are locked up. They have no independence as far as freedom when it comes to that. They have to adhere to situations and people that are involved in their life, right? They are literally locked up in society in the free world. They locked up. They are locked up in relationships. They are locked up on jobs. They are locked up with friends. They are committed to things that add no value to their life. In other words, they are locked up. People in society are locked up and don't know how to break free. It's so many depressed people that are dealing with situations in the world that don't know how to get free. I thought I would never see the day, man, that a man or a woman will be committed to a situation to where neither one of them don't give a damn about each other. But they still together. Or a person is on a job and don't even like the job. Wake up every morning, go clock in on a job and hate to be there. You are literally locked up. You are not free. People is in friendships with friends in the world and don't even want to be that person's friend. They don't want to be that person's friend. But people find comfort in befriending people to get other friends. That's what I'm seeing every day in society. You don't know a damn thing about this individual, but you want to be his friend. That in which what he do, you do. And it don't mean you've been to prison or in any system. There's so many people that receive psychological help in society. It's crazy, man. I've never seen so many people that take psychotic drugs that has never ever been convicted of nothing other than waking up in the morning time. And that's real. And that's why I always tell people, man, that, and this is some real shit, and I stand on this every day. The best friend I had is the one that I never had. Remember that. Remember I said that. The best friend that I've ever had is the one that I've never had. And the reason why I say that, because I don't have time to try to live up to other people's expectations. There's so many people that's out here, man, try to live up to other people's expectations to when they fail, they depressed. I call that people building their hopes up for a letdown. Facts, man. People in shit right now, man, and don't know how to let go. Scared to let go. You got so many people that's tired to shit and they don't want to let it go because guess what? It's kind of like when you're in a relationship and you fucking with a person and that person is the breadwinner. And you not even in love with that person no more. You just there for the money. You there for the money. And you there for the things that or how this person provide for you. Or how you provide for that person. But you want to move on, but you scared. You scared to let go of the shit that what this person will stop doing for you. And in reality, you really locked up. You locked up. Your freedom is like this. Your body is free to move around every day, but your mental shit is inside of a cage, man. And you don't know how to break free. That's because we wake up every motherfucking morning living to somebody else's expectations. And we don't even know how to face self. You know, you'll have so many motherfucking people keeping it real with that person and this person. But the motherfucker that you need to keep it real with is self. People can't even keep it real with themselves, so how you gonna keep it real with the next person? You can't do that. You living up to somebody else's expectation, knowing goddamn well that's not you. That ain't you. And I don't even know who I'm talking to. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm just on this motherfucker this morning at 6:31, and I'm just giving the word of the day. But I will say this, man, that if I felt like my time was being wasted, I wouldn't be here. Yesterday morning, when I clicked off this live, a motherfucker DM me. And this is exactly what they said. They said, man, I don't know how you came across my timeline. I don't know how you came across my timeline. But when I clicked on that and heard what you were saying, I started crying. And see, when people send me shit like that, that's what makes me stay. And it don't have to be thousands of people. I don't give a fuck about that. It don't have to be thousands and thousands of people doing nothing. Because I understand if you put 1 million people in the same arena and they're not on the same accord, it's going to be fucking chaos, man. It's going to be chaos. And the reason why is that, because we have people that want to impress people and they want to live up to the expectations of the man next to them. And I ain't never seen that shit work. Imagine a man with no kids and he meet a man with 100 kids. And he becomes friend with this man that has 100 kids. What do you think he gonna want? He gonna want 101 kids. Why? Because he's living up to the expectation of the man that has 100 kids. And don't even know how the man take care of the kids. He just wanted to be wanted. In other words, people in society right now, they don't give a fuck. People do shit to be cool, man. People want to be cool. I get that. But at one point in time, you wake up and say, you know what? This shit ain't me. This ain't me. And some people never wake up. Some people go to their final resting place, living up to other people's expectations and saying what the people want to hear versus being true to who you are. That goes back to what was said in the chat a few minutes ago, you know, about me not wavering one way or the other. I've been through the storm, man. I've been through that shit. I've been surrounded by the chaos. I've been amongst 2,600 men screaming and hollering all fucking day. I've been in that shit. And I was able to sit still just like I am now and to watch it all. That's me understanding where I am and knowing how to operate through the chaos. I've seen motherfuckers get beat down by the police and people get their teeth knocked out. I've seen all that shit. Why? Because I was there. You know, I seen all that. And just the other day we was on the live, right? And it was an individual asked me this here. And I answered the best way I could. Motherfucker said, damn, you been around a lot of gang members. Why you never joined the gang, right? And my answer to him was this. I never ever knock a man for what they do with their life. But I came from an oppressed area. I came from an oppressed area, but we didn't have no fucking money. We didn't have no money. And when we ran out of shit, I had to go next door to get some shit. I had to knock on doors, you know, to borrow sugar, to borrow bread, to borrow butter, to even get a motherfucking glass of milk, because we didn't have no milk in the house, but we had cereal, right? So imagine me coming from where I'm coming from, and I have to go next door to get this shit from another guy that's a gang member, and I'm a gang member. I need him to help me survive in this oppressed motherfucking situation in these motherfucking projects. I need this person next door. So why would I kill him because he has a red shoestring on or he has a blue shoestring on? And I'm not knocking what a person do. That's just me. This is the way I live. I can't see it. And that was my answer to that person. That was my answer to that person. I need these people next door to me to help me survive out here in this fucked up world, man. I'm telling y'all, this shit is fucked up. This shit is fucked up. And people wonder why dudes get out of motherfucking prison and they go back. Because from a mental standpoint, this shit will fuck you up. People in society right now ain't never been to prison. And they on fucking medication. Explain that shit to me. Why are you on medication? You've never been inside an institution. Why you take the same psychotic drugs that people take inside of a motherfucking system, man? And all I can do is say, you know what? Society within itself is a fucking jail, man. It is a jail. The free world system is a system. And this motherfucker tests your patience every day. It tests your patience every day. I see it, man. I see it. And I see people out here. And I can't do nothing but help to ask them when I see them, have you ever been locked up? And they say no. But they got tattoos just like mine. They got shit on their face. But they've never been convicted of anything, man. They've never been convicted of nothing. But they burn the same shit that I burn. And only reason I put tattoos on me, why? Because I was inside of a fucking system where I desecrated my body because I was in there all fucking day. So I had nothing else to do. Idle time. And all I can do, you know what? I see it and I recognize. I see it and I recognize it. And I understand, man, you know what? Not only people incarcerated in systems, man, people are incarcerated in the world, man. These people are going through some real shit out here, man. These people are going through some real shit. It's not the man that's been convicted of a felony that you have to worry about killing you or shooting you up. It's the person that ain't never been convicted. That's the person you need to worry about. Why? Because he or she is up under extreme pressure every day, man. They don't know how to perform. They don't know how to perform up under certain situations. And that's why I said freedom is the most priceless thing in the world, man. Freedom is the most priceless thing in the world. And it don't mean to come from behind bars. When you locked into a situation and you don't know how to get out, you're going to react different, man. Every day you wake up, you're going to be fucked up. It's not a day that you wake up that you locked up in a situation and you free, that you don't react like you locked up. Remember, like I said, I've been surrounded by the chaos. 2,600 men all day, every day. Moving amongst hallways and acting like fucking savages. Acting like animals. Been there, done that. It's no different being in the world. What's good, Prince? What's good? It's no different than being in the world. When you move amongst these people out here. And that's why I always tell y'all, man, we living in a fucked up society, man. And I'm going to say it and I'm going to keep saying it, man, because I want people to understand one thing, that just because it's gold or just because it shine, it don't mean that shit is real. We living in a situation, man, where people try to impress other people, man. People befriend people and don't even know why they befriending these people. They don't know why they befriending these people. Certain people don't even add value to your life. This woman don't add no value to your life. You with her because you want to impress other people. It's kind of like this here. And there's no disrespect to the women that do it, right? There's no disrespect. But I say this shit for all reason and good purposes, man. There's so many people that want to look beautiful, but they don't appreciate the gift that God gave them. They don't appreciate that. So what they do, they run down to the motherfucking me, surgeon. I want my face cut off. I want a big ass. I want some eyelashes. I want all the shit that make me look good. But then on back end of that shit, you want a real motherfucking man. But you not even real. Everything about you on your body is fake. But you want to fuck with a real man. But your confidence level, as far as from a body standpoint, is down here. Come on, man. That's why I say, there's so many people locked up in certain situations and in their motherfucking mind, They don't know how to perform, man. We live in an oppressive state, man. Everybody want to impress thing, man. Everybody wants to impress everybody. And they want to measure up to other people's standard. But not even there yet. And that's why I say, I'm so motherfucking glad and proud to have went through the shit that I went through so I can understand and be able to appreciate me. Fuck the rest. Remember what I said, the best friend is a friend I never had. So when a motherfucker say, I don't fuck with him, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of like I let a motherfucker borrow some money the other day, right? Now, we know what borrow mean. It mean when you say, hey, can I borrow this? That means you have the intent on paying it back, right? I let a motherfucker borrow a couple of dollars the other day, right? Which is no problem, you know? But at the end of the day, I shouldn't have to ask you for shit because I didn't tell you to come to me and get it, right? And didn't see that person no more. But my demeanor, it is like it is. I don't rarely ever get too upset. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever get too upset at nothing because I understand everybody ain't cut from the same cloth I'm cut from. So I don't expect you to act like I do or perform like I do. That's what makes us all different and unique. Because a person will show you what you don't want to be. And that's facts. So that person didn't return the money, right? Now, once did I get upset? Guess what I did do? I said, you know what? I just paid him not to fuck with me ever again in life. I gave you that money for you not to ever fuck with me again in life. And when you sum it up like that, that's a check mark with that person. But some people would get totally upset and blown out of proportion. Man, you owe me money. I want my motherfucking money. I want this. No, you don't. Fuck that. You check that off. And you just paid that person never to ever fuck with you again in life. And you walk it off. Because like I said, people will show you who they are. They'll show you who they are. But I don't want you to do this. Don't ever get upset. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever get upset when a person say, I don't fuck with you no more. What you do is you take your hat off and you say, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for giving me the words of encouragement to move on. Because I'm going to tell you like this here, man, I got to get out of here. You came here by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. You were born into this world by yourself. And when you leave, you will leave by yourself. So never ever get upset, man, when a person say they're going to disassociate themselves with you. You tell that person, thank you for allowing me to be your friend for however long. I'm not mad at you. And you push it and you keep going. And that's facts, man. Because you don't want to be locked up in no friendship and no relationship where you don't have free range to express your motherfucking opinions and your thoughts without this person's character being assaulted. Believe in what I'm saying. People in society right now, characters are like toilet tissue. People in society right now, characters are like toilet tissue. They can be easily assaulted. And that's real. That's why I say, man, freedom is the most priceless thing in the world. And it don't mean that you've been locked up. When you catch a person mentally locked up, move around, man. Keep it pushing. Because that shit is going to cost you more than you can ever imagine. Because the minute you lend that person your ear, their problem become your problem. And then that person feel like you obligated to adhere to their situation. And that's for real. So anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man, early this morning. It's Thanksgiving. Remember what I told you. If you got any family, safe travels to and from. But if it's any bitterness between you and any family member, mend that shit, man. Put that shit back together. Because Thanksgiving only comes once a year, man. And I think people forget the meaning of what it's for. It's not to gather and eat a bunch of damn food. It's to give thanks. It's to give thanks. And remember this, man. Sometimes that crown get heavy on the top of that head. But he who carries the crown is the one that has to thank. And I'm telling you, man, if you can think, you can win. Sometimes that's hard to do, Wood. I would agree with that, man, but I can't. You know why? And I always revert back to this, man, because this is my canvas and I can paint this picture how I want it, man. I used to think like that. I never could imagine me doing 25 flat motherfucking years, man. I never could imagine me doing calendar, day for day, waking up in the same motherfucking place. And in my subconscious mind, I was saying, damn, that shit hard to do. Until I kept getting up every morning. Every morning I kept getting up. I'm fighting every motherfucking morning to get back what I took from me. Ain't nobody did that shit but me. Ain't nobody took what I took from me but me. And it wasn't because I was influenced. It was because of my situation. I was in an oppressed situation, and even not to make no excuses. But when you know better, you do better. But sometimes you got to go through things to make you understand and understand what to do and what not to do, right? So that's why I say I'm never ever embarrassed about what the fuck I went through or about how much time they gave me. I'm never embarrassed about that. That shit holds no weight with me. I embrace that shit because I understand if any man in this society right now walks into a courtroom and they say, hey, we sentence you to a life in prison, they're going to break. They're going to break. And they wouldn't know how to come back from that. But who I am, I'm a motherfucking walking testament. Right now, today in society, I walk that bitch down. I walked it down. And I can speak with the best of them, and I can talk with the best of them in any motherfucking room I go in. In any room I go in, my confidence is through the roof. Ain't no doubt. The best part of life is learning from others' mistakes. You goddamn right. You damn right it is. And that's for real. And that's why I tell people, man, that who speaks about you in a fucked up way, you look at it for what it's worth. You don't even have to weigh it out. Just look at it from a distance. And you keep pushing. Because like I always say, I don't know too many motherfuckers that can walk a mile in my shoes, man. I don't know that. Because the men that I've congregated with, they still down there. They still down there. I told you the story about my other partner, 52 years in the system. He's in hospice care right now. He finna die. He did 52 years in prison. He contracted fucking cancer. He's in hospice care. He's finna die. And here I am on this side of the fence, healthy as a motherfucker. So who am I to complain or who am I to worry about what somebody says out here? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. And that's all I'm trying to tell the people that come to this chat, man. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your fucking struggles. Don't hide that shit. For whatever you go through in life, embrace that shit, man. That's going to only make you a better person or a stronger person, man. To where you'll be able to withstand the assaults that motherfuckers give on you out here. And you don't even have to handle that shit physically. Because 90% of life is mental. It's only 10% when it gets physical. But if you can extract the 10%, that gives you fucking 100%, man. That gives you 100% the ability to understand who you are. And that's real. So like I say, man, happy Thanksgiving for those, man, that celebrating Thanksgiving, man. Peace, love, and blessings. And make sure you love on your family, man. Because it might not be another Thanksgiving, man. And never put out what you can do today for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is not promised. Until 6 a.m., man. Until 6 a.m. Or shall I say until 8 o'clock tonight, day room time. Where we converse. And give our personal opinions. And we let somebody else give their spiel. Y'all be sure to tap in, man. For those that tapped in this morning, man, I appreciate you. And I'll see you soon.